The purpose of this video, if nothing else, is that I hope it reassures you, the viewer, that you are comparatively sane. And I say comparatively because no matter what you've been through, what you're going through right now, even if you feel like you may be losing your mind, compare yourself to the subject of today's video. Meet Erica Labrie, a 50-year-old American who earns a living as a competitive archer. A few years ago, she got divorced. She was married for a decade, but sadly, divorce is on the increase. But what makes her situation different is her divorce wasn't official because her marriage was never official. If you think you recognise this woman, her wife was the Eiffel Tower. Call me old-fashioned, but I don't think I'd be happy knowing that my wife was taking 7 million tourists up each year. The couple married in 2007 and divorced in 2017. When they got married, Erica was 35, the tower was 120. So maybe the issue was the 85-year age gap. Now 5 years have passed since her divorce, and Miss Labrie is now in another relationship. Is it too much to hope that this relationship is with an adult human being? Of course it fucking is. She is now romantically and sexually involved with a fence. Yes, a fence. A combination of posts and planks arranged in such a way that it forms a border. And what Erica says is so attractive about him, because the Eiffel Tower apparently is a woman, the fence is male, is that the top of all the planks that form the fence are cut at exactly the same angle, making him geometrically perfect. But here's the crucial thing. It's not her bloody fence. So imagine, if you will, being the owner of the aforementioned fence. And say it's a day like today. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, everything's pleasant. And on this summer evening, you head out into your front garden and see some mental woman frantically grinding herself against the fence to completion, whereupon she wipes her snail trail on your begonias and runs off pulling splinters out of her beef curtains. And is it just the way that the fence looks? Surely she can't be that shallow to objectify some pine slats that have been nailed to a post. What about the smell that goes with fencing? Because the wood has to be treated. Does that set her off as well? Again, if you owned this fence, would you look at it and think, that needs redoing? So on Saturday morning, you go out into the garden, crack open a tin of bronze seal or creosote, and learn that the mad tart across the road has just drenched her gusset. Erica says she has objectum sexuality, meaning that she is sexually aroused by inanimate objects, and she's trying to normalise it. She can't normalise it. It's not fucking normal. This would be like me on a rainy day looking at the guttering on my house and thinking, look at how wet you are. You love it, you slut. The thing is, there's an industry catering mostly for women. There are a few products for men, but mainly for women, who make inanimate objects to stimulate both internally and externally to allow ladies to pleasure themselves. Now, if Erica had a relationship with one of those, her friends would just think she was single. But remember, guys, if you're a man and you've ever watched any pornography, you're a fucking pervert. Nonetheless, I wish Miss Labrie and her apparently male fence a long and happy future, and if things don't work out, she could just go to the local builder's merchant and buy another one. But I'm going to end with this, because I've mentioned phallic-shaped objects. Who thought this was a good idea? This is a penis-shaped wine bottle from a company called Just the Tipsy. Who are the people who are going to see that product most often? It'll be staff who work on accident and emergency wards. As ever, thanks for watching. Fuck it already. Meet Erica Labrie, you prick. Erica Labrie, a 50-year-old American who works as a... Don't know what's happening to that dog. Meet Erica Labrie. I've fucking done it again. Anyway, we're about to meet a very, very mad person. Let's take a guess at which country she's from. Just to be clear, I'm not saying that all Americans are mad, but it's a very big country, therefore they will turn out a lot of nut jobs. And whenever there's something on the news about something absolutely insane, it's a fairly safe bet it'll be from the USA, or sadly also the UK. You don't hear about it from places like, I was going to say China, but they have state-controlled media. To the fence. Fuck that up as well. Attracted her to him because the fence is a... Sorry, no, a fence can't be fucking male. It's wood. Cyclists, the scourge of humanity.